I ain't like that. And I'm like, well, it's our.
He was like, man, y'all ain't talking about shit.
Hey, some of them are the best episodes.
Yeah, it was the week before Christmas, and we was going on like a 2-week break. Fresco Fresco and his girl was about to have their son, and we went on a 2-week holiday break. So we just had fun on that episode. We played Family Feud, and he sat there when we was done. He was like, he ain't like it. So I was nervous when we put it out. But when we put it out, people was just laughing, and they were related to everything we were doing. It was just like everything we did on the episode was funny, and everybody enjoyed it. So
basically, what he's trying to say is, Kev ain't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Exactly.
Hey, that's right, man. Sometimes a disorganized, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that's something you do every time, but it's almost like making music, man. You can just go in there and just hammer out some shit on some what's it called when you freaking, I can't remember.
Freestyle?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the same equivalent as freestyling, but it's got another word. Improvise. The same as improvise. I played music for a long time. I'm like, well, I don't know the word, but when you go and do your improvise, aka freestyling,
right.
then you know what I'm saying, it's the same type of deal. You might get a dope show out of it.
While we got everybody's attention, make sure y'all go check out, after y'all get done this, go check out our latest episode, man. She said yes, but what if she said no? Had to plug my episode.
Hey man, yeah, congratulations, Flaw 700, man, on that engagement, brother. You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty. I listened to the joint again today because I wanted to have fresh content. Listen to y'all, man. But that shit was funny, man. Now, first thing I got little points here, man. I got one right here that we're gonna address that right now. And you said that because y'all pour up a little something, you know what I'm saying, during the episode, and Flaw, you said, and you always the one with the controversial comments. I ain't gonna lie. You said Hennessy was trash.
I did say that because it did not do what I needed it to do.
He said Henny was trash. Oh, you should hang up on him right fucking now.
Listen, man, why you just had 3 shots, maybe 4 shots? How many shots did you have? That was my question.
I had 1. But, let me explain. I know if that was a shot of Ciroc, I would have felt something and I would have felt good. Like, my nerves was really bothering me. Like, it was about time to propose. It was getting close, and I needed something to ease my nerves. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. I'm like, I'm ready, but my heart is racing. Let me take this shot at Henny. Nothing. So, that's what happened. It didn't do nothing for me.
You know what I think happened? I think your nerves were too much. Like, even with the Henny, you were just so nervous that the shot didn't get to you that much. But had you not been under that kind of stress in that moment, that shot probably would have hit you different. But you also said that as you would have had the same amount of Ciroc as you did Henny, then you would have been good. But one shot of Ciroc, you like 250 pounds of muscle. One shot of Ciroc, you would have been good?
I know, man.
I'm not saying I would have been. Listen, I would have felt something. I wouldn't have been drunk or nothing, but I would have felt something. I know this. I do that.
It sounds like you should have called your brother up and rolled up something.
Big L, I'm not crazy, baby. Hennessy is trash. I see him in the chat.
Hey, man, Hennessy is the black man's oil, man. You know what I'm saying?
Give him the gospel.
It's a black man's oil, and me, I drink light and dark. I'm not partial to either one. So I actually like Ciroc, but actually I like that Tito's vodka over that Ciroc. I like that Tito's and that Deep Eddies. I like them over the Ciroc myself. And when it comes to white, but when you listen to most brothers, they're like, man, forget that white, man. I like that dark. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, but that's
me.
I ain't know.
I like the white liquor, but like my first preference is always Henny. My main choice is always Henny because I already know what I'm getting into. Like Ciroc, it's cool and all, but I'm not really here for no fruity beverage. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to get drunk or have a good time and get twisted, and then I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm out. That's it.
So what? It tastes like apples.
Yeah, what's wrong with apple? Yeah, apple crown is good.
What's wrong with watermelon? So what?
I mean, you might as well go get you a little apple teeny then. Like that. Go get you an apple teeny or some shit then. You know what I'm saying?
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I be setting the alley-oops up for him.
Hey, and the pretty glass and shit. The little skinny stem and shit on it.
Don't go
He always trying to act like he orchestrated some shit, man. He ain't mean to do that shit, man. He ain't know I was gonna say that. Whatever, man.
Got him.
Listen.
This guy.
You know what I noticed?
What's it?
I just noticed that both of our podcasts are seen around spots where when you're on his podcast, you're in his world. When you listen to my podcast, you're on my block. I just noticed that. That's crazy.
That's because y'all some egotistical ass niggas, man. That's what it is. My world, my block. It's all good, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, y'all, brother. Listen, y'all in the X Squad family. I just be talking shit, man, for real. But y'all, hey, I always want y'all to know. That's why we got this whole room of folks. It's all love, man. We family. So when anything y'all need, you know what I'm saying, let us know. I be trying to bridge the gap between streaming and on demand, man. I swear, I can't get motherfuckers to just go click and find a damn show that ain't live, man. I think everybody's spoiled. We came in streaming, so it'd be hard to find an on-demand show. And I guess it's already hard for us fucking in our middle of the day listening to podcasts. But then when you go find one that ain't streaming, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll check that out soon. And then half of them don't do it.
The on-demand joints are a little more difficult for me to get to because I move around a lot. I'm not really in the same spot too long, or if I am in one spot longer than a few minutes, then I'm actually doing something, and it kind of got me tied up. So it'd be hard to hit that play button sometimes right there on the spot. But when I am able to, I get at least a few minutes, you know what I'm saying, to listen, and then before I jump up and make my next move. But that's the hardest part for me about the on-demand listening is that I can never get to it. Is, you know what I'm saying, when it's happening.
You mean streaming?
Streaming, excuse me.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
On demand. Yeah, y'all doing on demand, but streaming. Well, Flaw.
On demand.
Yeah,
right.
Flaw be doing a little bit of streaming. He done mixed into the world a little bit, but that shit is.
And once I really get the Spreaker Studio down pat, because I don't like the way we sound on it. I've tested it, and I know like there's some type of interfaces that you can download for it, but for some reason I can't get them to connect. I know I'm impatient. Like if something doesn't work right away, I put it to the side. So
that's because you recording. That's because you're recording a separate software than trying to do it. Like I said, you can record straight in the Spreaker, and I'll connect to your computer one day to look at the settings and shit.
That's what I do, but the way it sounds, it doesn't sound full to me. Like when I hear it back, it sounds like it's a lot of air in it. I don't know.
Okay,
that's just me.
All right, I got you. That's cool. All right, so next thing, man, you know y'all said some controversial shit. I'll be writing that shit down. All right, so my man Fresco was talking about binge watching. And he was talking about a lot of the shows he been feeling. You know, he tweets it out, yeah, I'm really feeling this. I'm really feeling the Game of Thrones. I'm really feeling Walking Dead. I'm really feeling whatever. So, again, Flaw, you done said some controversial shit again, man. You said the Game of Thrones is trash, man.
Yo, come on, man. Now, can I ask you your opinion on Game of Thrones?
Of course.
On this show, what do you think? What do you think about Game of Thrones?
I think the Game of Thrones is a fucking awesome piece of work, man. It might have started out slow, but that shit is well written, man. It's 7 fucking kingdoms, all these stories intertwined, and in the end, which they're getting close to now, you finally see shit come together like, damn, this is why they were doing this all this time. But that shit is straight suspense.
That shit is amazing, yo. This
trash.
This minutes of an hour program of a 6-season series and said it was trash. You didn't see shit.
He didn't even see the episode.
This guy's crazy. He took one shot of Hennessy. He watched 20 minutes of a show and said it was trash. Like, come on, man. Like I told him on the last episode, I'm going to have to start really considering whether you really give an honest watch or listen before you give your opinion on something. Because you don't do enough research as far as I'm concerned.
That's not fair. Any show that I watch it because I was hooked from the time it came on. So I got to a taste. Why did they decide to have their first episode the slowest episode of the series?
Well, hold on.
Like, well, it's written after a book, so they have to follow a blueprint. But you still got to build the story up. Like I said before, some shows give you the suspense right away. Some of them make it linger and make you wait for it. So when it does hit that climax moment or hits that crucial moment, you're like, oh, shit, this is what they were doing in the first 30 minutes of the show. This is the person they were talking about.
I don't watch it either.
Man, Chief don't watch shit but sports, man. Ask him what he watch. That nigga watch sports and Sanford and Son. I just be fucking with him because he old. He the godfather of the X Squad. So Breaking Bad started slow. You know what I'm saying? Breaking Bad started slow.
He ain't watch that.
He ain't watch that either.
See what I'm talking about, man? This guy here, boy.
You know what I mean? Look, he behind. I watched Breaking Bad series 3 fucking times. Like, that shit is great.
It is, man. That's good fucking TV. What about The Walking Dead?
Now, when I put that on, I binge watched that. I think I watched the first 5 seasons that was available in like a whole summer because it was fire as soon as I turned it on.
Okay. I give him that. What about you?
What?
Fresco?
Say it again?
What about you, Fresco? What about what you call it? What about The Walking Dead?
Walking Dead? I've been a Walking Dead fan since season 1.
Yeah.
I'm not really feeling season 7. First of all, I like it, but the story is getting way too slow.
Yeah.
It's getting way too slow. Yeah. And on top of that, they're getting away from a vital piece of the story, which I've been wanting to know since the shit came on, which is how the fuck did all of this happen? You know what I'm saying? Last thing they mentioned anything about that, Eugene knew what was going on. Come to find out his punk ass was lying, and they've been fighting Negan ever since. So they just completely forgot about that storyline, and that's one part of the story I will. I gotta keep watching it because then I feel like I waste my time if I wasted my time if I ain't finished.
All right. Damn, that's fucked up. I think I hit mute on y'all asses. I have one of them damn mouses that with the battery and shit, you gotta click that motherfucker to make it wake up. I know y'all was like, what the hell? I muted your ass, man. That's why I was like, man, I don't care what you say, I'm muting your ass. But Hey, no. Hey, but let me see. So you said Walking Dead, boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm sure y'all agree on The Wire, right? As awesome TV.
You know what? Now that I haven't gotten around to watching.
Whoa!
When The Wire was popping though, I wasn't big on TV shows. And then when I did start getting into them, I never made my way around it. It's on my list though. It's definitely on my list. Yeah, so don't.
You're not a big TV guy, man.
Okay.
I am now. I wasn't before, but now I got a kid and I work and I go home like shit. Like I watch TV to keep me occupied in my down moments. But before, like when The Wire was really on its kick, I wasn't sitting in the house watching no damn hour program. Back then, anyway.
Hey man, shout out to you guys. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all some real niggas, but y'all keep it real too, man. I really appreciate that, man. The whole show with the fathers and their daughters and shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all some real fathers out there as it is, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Most cats, they do their dirt and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they don't really talk about the kid. What y'all dudes is really in your kids' lives. It's in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got shows about engaging your girl and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's some real on the up type shit, you know what I'm saying? So...
I mean, my thing is
I appreciate it.
as far as that goes, it's like